Listen to the podcast. Just search for Hancock and Kelley.
Airman Jack Teixeira of Massachusetts has been charged under the Espionage Act for allegedly leaking classified Pentagon documents on social media. Federal authorities surrounded his home and arrested him a day earlier than the charges came out.
FBI agents took Teixeira into custody earlier this afternoon without incident.
Charging documents say the 21-year-old had top secret security clearance. Authorities say Teixeira posted documents with highly classified information about spying on our enemies and allies, plus blunt assessments about Russia's war with Ukraine. President Biden is downplaying the importance of this, but Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is conducting an immediate review of intelligence access. Michael, Republicans are calling out the president on this, wondering how an Air National Guard member in Massachusetts has access to such highly classified material. Are they wrong? There are also Republicans standing by this guy.
Yeah, well, I don't get that. I don't understand what's going on in the Republican Party that they're supporting and standing by leakers. Yeah, this is happening in the president's administration. I don't think anybody thinks that Joe Biden has anything to do with this classified information, as opposed to Donald Trump, who had classified information at his house and defied a subpoena. What's going on here, guys? Everybody seems to have classified information. And a young person as young as 21 years old and what seemingly was a pretty low rank has access to the most important secrets in our world. This is the stuff that could put the lives of Americans in jeopardy. We have a problem and a failure that's going on inside of our intelligence community, which we're learning has lasted for quite some time and has to stop immediately.
Systemic carelessness here?
Yeah.
Does it go up to the White House or no?
Well, look, first of all, we're going to have to stop calling it top secret because it's everywhere. So they're going to have to come up with a new name for this stuff. But you would think, now that we know that there's 2 former presidents and 1 former vice president at least who walked out with classified documents from their offices. We know that we had the case some years ago with Liberty, whatever her name was, that had the classified documents. She went to jail. And now this kid's going to go to jail. And you ask yourself, a 21-year-old tech guy who's running a fiber optic cable is able to see the intelligence that's streaming across that thing and read it and screen capture it and disseminate it on a gamer platform. You would think that there's enough technological expertise in the federal government where they could figure out a way that they could track these documents so that they're not viewable by people, so that they can't just walk out of a building. This is a real problem because it has real national security implications for the United States. Our friends and allies are going to think twice, if at all, of giving their intelligence to the U.S., given the loose security we have over this stuff.
Why are there factions on the right standing up for Teixeira?
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
President Biden made big news at the annual White House Easter egg roll for kids on Monday. He told an interviewer that he planned to be back for another 4 or 5 egg rolls, another hint that he will be running to seek re-election in 2024. We've also learned that Chicago will host the 2024 Democratic National Convention. A host of questions here, Michael. If he's running, why not just say it? And any chance he'll look for another running mate other than Kamala Harris? Or will it be Biden-Harris again?
Well, I think he'll say it when it's time's appropriate. I don't see him changing horses. I think he sticks with Kamala Harris. I think he's running for re-election, likely against former President Donald Trump, who's now admitting he's no longer the president, so that's a positive development. Look, I think we're having a replay of the last election. And I would anticipate the president will do it at the right and appropriate time that will get him the most attention. Right now, when the other side's having a food fight, step back and let them be front and center.
Is the Chicago pick significant?
Well, I mean, it's the center of the country, heartland of America. I don't know that conventions really bring a bounce to the states anymore. I think that's kind of past thinking in today's social media. I think it probably makes the most sense to be able to be in the appropriate time for East Coast and West Coast television.
How does this look from the GOP side?
He wants 4 or 5 egg rolls. Let's have him at a retirement community. If we have a rematch of Donald Trump and Joe Biden, that does not speak well for the future of this country. And I don't think either one of those 2 people are the best that the parties have to offer to lead the country. But that very well may be the choice we're dealt in 2024.
Still to come on Hancock and Kelley, why Missouri appears to be winning a weed war with neighboring Illinois.